when you were first kind of getting your mind around this character, I'm curious what it was that you really first connected to within Ender.
Um, for me, when I was creating the character, I did talk with Gavin, the director, a lot about his vision for it and my vision and where we both wanted to take it. And then, of course, we had the novel to refer to, which
Sure.
is always so helpful as an actor to have all of that information there to hand. And it was really exciting for me because he's such a complex character, and as an actor, having that level of complexity, but at the same time having an enjoyable character to play is ideal.
Absolutely. And what were the kind of conversations that you had with Gavin Hood about the part?
Well, we're talking both character and the core themes,
Okay.
and about children and war. And Gavin spent time in the military, so he shared with me some of his experiences. And yeah, we had quite a lot of really, really good conversations and talking about not just that, but then the practical side of it and the CGI and his vision visually for the film.
Absolutely. And like, I have to imagine this is a film that just seeing the finished product has to be completely different than what you were seeing on set.
Yeah, it's whenever there's this level of special effects, it's impossible to really tell what it's going to look like in the end. We did have quite a lot of practical sets, but in the battle room and the simulation room, yeah, it's impossible to predict what it's going to look like.
Absolutely. And obviously, over the course of this film, you form a lot of incredible, like, Ender creates a lot of important relationships, and with being with Petra, but his anchor seems to always be his sister Valentine. And I was just wondering if you could talk a bit about that relationship and what you think it is that makes that bond so strong.
You're right, and I think that whole dynamic between him and his siblings, not just Valentine, but Peter as well, and how that relationship and their personalities are so pivotal in Ender's development. And for me, having those two almost separate sides to his personality, his brother is violent, horrible, his sister's compassionate and loving, and then the times where he doesn't want to be like his brother, yet he can't help it.
It's true, it's so part of him.
And it's part of him, exactly. And again, that was one of the things I talked with Gavin about, and yeah, it was fun experimenting with it and finding the right tone for it.
Sure. And this is the first part in a longer story. I'm curious, did you read the rest of the books as well?
I started reading Speak for the Dead, and I honestly I can't remember why I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Someone asked me earlier, and I was thinking, did I finish it? I couldn't remember why, but it's definitely on my list.
Okay. And I guess just finally, what would you say is the most challenging part of making this film?
For me, I think there are two that for me there are different types of challenge. There's the physical aspect of it, which was very demanding. I don't think any of the cast has worked on a film with this much physicality, and so that was hard. And then the character in a whole was it was difficult to play because in some ways I'm similar to him, in some ways I'm completely different, and having that twist and trying to not convert myself into him, but to understand him was challenging because he's so smart and he's so intelligent and he puts so much thought into everything.